Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Before we get started with today's content, I just want to thank you for being so supportive of my new audiobooks. I converted my 3 best-selling keto programs into audiobooks. The Keto Beginning, Fat Fueled, and the Keto Bundle are now available as audio. You can put it on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer. I made sure that whatever device you have, you can get it on there and you can listen. Whether you have one of these programs and you loved a certain chapter and you just want to listen again and again to learn more, or you hate reading like me and you need somebody to actually read to you in order to learn. I am an auditory learner, and especially when it comes to this changing of eating style thing, it's really helpful when I hear the things and I can write down the things and really make actions to change. Each of the audiobooks come with a complimentary download of the recipes and the meal plans offered in the program. To learn more, you can go to healthfulpursuit.com/audio, or you can click the link up here or down below to check it out. Today we are talking about the side effects of eating more fat. So I'm going to share some experiences that I had by eating more fat and some of the people in our community, and then I'm going to get a little bit sidetracked and talk to you about how to actually get there in a mental capacity, because I had a little episode a couple of weeks ago where I was eating all the carbs, all the sugar, and the only way that I got myself out of this funk was doing this one exercise. So I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. So, side effects of eating more fat. Some things that I noticed is my skin is no longer flaky. I'm warmer than normal. My thyroid is balanced. I have my period now. I've had it now for 7 months. I was missing a period for 8 years and finally got it when I started eating this way. My weight has normalized. My metabolism has gone way up. I can eat way more than I could before. I am able to go long periods of time without cravings, unless I have an episode that I did, but I'm only human, so these things happen. And the number one really underlying thing that's happened is that my brain is so stable. I don't get anxious anymore. I don't get nervous. I'm a lot more calm. And it's really because our brain is made up of so much fat. And so by eating enough fat, my brain feels totally fueled and amazing. I've been eating this way for over 1.5 years, and I know that sounds like super overwhelming and crazy, but I started noticing results like within a couple of months. So it's very doable. So those are a couple of things that I have noticed overall and that the individuals in our community have noticed. And now I want to shift gears and talk about a little bit more of a personal topic. So about 2 months ago now, I'll link up to the video actually that I did on this topic up here and also down below, where I had a little bit of sugar, which led to more sugar, which led to more sugar, which led to more sugar, and all of a sudden I was having carbs for breakfast and couldn't stop. And I was hungry like every hour and it was horrible. But I couldn't get myself out of the funk, and I shared it on Periscope and uploaded it to YouTube specifically because I wanted to share that I am a totally normal person. And I think sometimes when we're looking up to people in the health and wellness space, we forget that they're people too, and that they have challenges too. I don't like the phrase fall off the wagon because that assumes that there's some wagon and there's guilt and stuff like that, but I just wasn't doing things that made my body feel good. Like, I felt crazy all the time. I was controlled by cravings all the time. And all the things that I had started to notice about eating high fat and all the benefits and all the good vibes that I was feeling really started to wash away. And I knew I needed to do something, but I felt completely powerless. The one question I asked myself, what do I want to get out of life? What kind of life do I want to live? And I really got into this whole high-fat, low-carb living because I wanted to nourish my body. I was sick of cravings. I was sick of blood sugar highs and lows. I wanted to feel more confident about my body. I wanted to understand my body. So I started writing all of these items down: confidence, hormone regulation, ability to eat more, that was one of them, body understanding. And then I went through each one and gave myself an experience to hold on to. It's not just I want to walk in a room and be confident. It's I want to walk in a room and be confident enough to share my story, to perhaps encourage somebody else to shoot for the moon with their own life. Without that confidence, I'm not going to share my story. I'm not going to feel good about it. So I really need confidence in order to share my message. So holding on to that experience becomes a lot more emotionally charged for me, and I can shoot for that. Hormone regulation. I wanted to regulate my hormones so that if Kevin and I decided to have a baby, we could. And so I imagine my body holding a baby. I imagine giving birth to a baby. I imagine being a mom, and that becomes an emotionally charged goal that then I can shoot for instead of just, I want to have regulated hormones. Any of the goals that you have surrounding changing your body or changing your life, in my experience, have to come from a place of soul and emotional connection in order to be successful. Action you can do right now to get the party started and really focus on emotionally charged, soulful goals is to pick 5 reasons why you are doing what you are doing right now, or why you want to be doing something, and take these reasons and really flesh it out so that you can see reason 1 and then give an experience beside that. What experience do you want to have for that reason? Now place this list of experiences in your car, in your wallet, on your fridge, and look at them daily to remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye!